Saturday the 11th of May 2019, we are sort of packing up, stuffing our cases to bulging point, ready to head back to Liv'n. So what are we going to do today? The plan is to, as I say, we've had breakfast, we're going to leave our bags here at the apartment. We're going to head into downtown New York for a couple of hours, maybe grab some lunch, come back here at about 3 o'clock and get an Uber back to JFK. That's the plan. Who knows what's going to change? But come with us as we enjoy our last day in New York. The first stop on our last morning in New York was Battery Park in Lower Manhattan, and that meant taking a short subway ride to the Staten Island ferry terminal. Saturday morning was gorgeous. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, but I have to admit from memory it wasn't that warm. Since it had only been 9 months since we last visited Lady Liberty and Ellis Island, we were not planning on another tour this morning. We had plans to do some walking, find a pub, and then head back to the apartment where we would catch an Uber, heading for JFK. However, I think it would have been criminal to come to New York and not at least look at the magnificence that is the Statue of Liberty. I don't think it would matter what time of the year you visited New York, but the queues to visit the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island would be long, and I mean very long. As I said earlier, Fiona and I had no plans to take this particular tour on this trip. Our goal this morning was South Seaport via Wall Street, and as you can see, Wall Street is always busy as well, with people lining up to take photographs by the famous bull. As I said, our goal this morning was South Seaport, a favourite part of New York of mine on the site of the old Fullerton Street fish market. This used to be a shopping mall, and a shopping mall that I'd visited many times on previous trips to New York, but this particular shopping mall was destroyed during Hurricane Sandy and has now been converted into a cinema complex.
And after all that walking, Fiona and I had built up quite an appetite, and we were also looking forward to a drink or two. If you look back to Wednesday's video, you would have seen that Fiona and I had found a rather wonderful Irish pub called Ryan's Bar between South Seaport and Wall Street. Well, yes folks, we decided it was so good on Wednesday we would head back today, our last meal in New York before heading back to the apartment and then JFK. And this was the same waitress that served us on Wednesday, originally from Balleek in County Fermanagh, the same girl that persuaded me to take Fiona on Thursday across the state line to Jersey Gardens for a day of shopping. A Miller Lite in Ryan's Bar was less than $5 a pint, so extremely reasonable for New York. And as you can see, Fiona was able to get Magner cider, which we used to wash down rather fantastic burgers while watching rugby at the same time from back in the UK. What more could you ask for on a Saturday afternoon in downtown New York? As the title of this video says, all good things must come to an end, and we knew that our BA 777 bound for London Heathrow wouldn't be waiting for us. With Fulton Street subway station just round the corner, Fiona and I were soon en route back to Brooklyn, to the apartment to pick up our bags and then catch an Uber bound for JFK. What I hadn't realised is that the credit card linked to my Uber account had expired and there was no way to renew it without access to my laptop on the internet. All wasn't lost because Pascal, our Air BnB superhost, simply recommended we take the 2-minute walk to the end of the street and hail a cab. He said there would be plenty, and yet we only waited about 2 minutes. After some negotiation with the driver, we expected to be en route towards the Verrazano Bridge, the quickest route to JFK, which should have taken only about 30 to 40 minutes. However, the police had decided to have a checkpoint in the middle of the freeway, and our 30 to 40 minute journey took more like 90 minutes. And as we approach New York's JFK International Airport, this is where I'm going to bring part 7 of New York at 50 to a close. On the next and final video in this series, I'm planning to produce a trip report, a pretty awful trip report of our terrible journey back to the UK on British Airways. So please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow Fiona and I as we make our way home from New York to London and finally Stravin. Thank you for watching.